10 years ago today, on the 12th of December 2007, I was a very young 13-year-old child who decided to record a YouTube video. At the time I had a blog, which was at jak-e.blogspot.com. I blogged about Windows tips and tricks, and I compared Macs to PCs even though I didn't have a Mac at the time. Nevertheless, I enjoyed writing about this tech-related content, and I also enjoyed making videos. I'd been filming and editing home movies for years prior to that point, but I'd never posted any online. Then this website came along called YouTube, and I thought I'd give it a go. I made a video called Access the Clipboard Viewer in Windows XP. And now 10 years later, I'm 23, I'm still making rubbish content for YouTube, except now I have over 100,000 subscribers. And in recognition of that, I have received the YouTube silver play button. I've been working towards this for many years. I've looked forward to receiving a play button for a very long time. I'm really excited, and I'm going to open it up. I believe this has been shipped from China. I've been waiting weeks for the delivery. Oh, how exciting. So we have this plastic case, which is quite nice quality. Oh, a nice letter from Susan, the CEO of YouTube. Nice to hear from you, Susan. You've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. 1 million subscribers may seem a long way off right now, but you're closer than you think, and we're rooting for you. There it is, wrapped in plastic, the framed silver play button. Jake Wright, congratulations on passing 100,000 subscribers. Massive thank you again to everybody. Obviously I couldn't have done this without your support. The fact that 100,000 people have clicked that subscribe button after watching something that I've created is really fantastic. I think it's time to have a little look over some of the content that I've created in my 10 years on YouTube. So the first video that I uploaded to YouTube was called Access the Clipboard Viewer in Windows XP. I was uploading top quality content. This is what people were searching for. If you mention 2007 to somebody, the Windows XP clipboard viewer is what they remember. I used to have an intro to my videos. It changed over the years. This was the original one. That email address. I mean, it's okay, it's a bit weird. I don't know why I did this. Jackie How? How exciting.
Welcome to Jackie TV.
Oh my god.
I'm going to show you how to
why have I decided to do this?
in Windows XP.
These videos are private for a reason. Yeah, I had longer hair. That I can't do this. Alright, that's how you access the clipboard viewer. Let's move on to the next one.
In this episode of Jackie TV, I'm going to show you how to make your own video game for free.
Not pointing.
Hello, I'm Jackie, and you're watching Jackie TV.
Jake, you should have just deleted your account right then.
Hello and welcome to Jackie TV. In this episode, I'll be showing you how to make your own video game, and it won't cost you a penny.
No.
I've made a few video games just to play myself.
So embarrassing.
And in my opinion, it's more fun to play to make a video game and play one of your own rather than play someone else's.
And the
So
hair, oh god, everything.
Yo-yo game stuff gives you more functionality.
What is the point of this screen recording? You cannot read anything.
As you see, the monster bounces about, and if you click it, it stops.
Oh yeah, I can totally see that. That entire sequence is made up of about 4 frames. I can definitely see the dynamics of the game in this.
Thanks for watching Jackie TV.
There's a really awkward ending. Oh, we've got some credits. I don't know why this was episode 1, because it's literally not. Hosted by Jake Wright. Opening sequence by, oh what a surprise, Jake Wright. The email address is back. Don't leave a comment with some feedback, just email jakewright-jackietv@yahoo.co.uk. I had one called Unblock Command Prompt. Is this another Jackie How? The reason I had this nickname of Jackie was because I met somebody once, and I told them my name and they said that's just Jack with an E on the end and started calling me Jack E. And I thought that was a sensible brand to go with for the internet. And I stuck with it for years. This one was aimed at school kids who wanted to get on Command Prompt on Windows XP, but it was blocked. I don't even know what this does, I can't remember. I don't know if it worked in my school, it was 10 years ago. I have no idea. But I'm sure this is still what all the kids are looking for today. That was some relatable content, I think. Moving into 2008, I started recording my videos live. I had a live stream and I would just click record and then talk for 10 minutes. So these had zero editing. Oh my god, the hair's even worse.
Welcome to Jackie TV.
Why? Parents, why did you let me do this? Why didn't you take me to a hairdresser's? I'm loving this frame rate. That's a good 1 frame per second. And I remember this room I'm in, there was a second computer next to me and my brother was often on that one and he'd just be sitting there playing games while I was trying to record videos. 852 views, good hosting services. In April 2008, around my birthday, I got a Mac Mini and then I moved into my own bedroom and started recording videos there. So this is the Mac Mini unboxing, and this was my first computer that I owned. That was my own computer rather than a family one. The quality of this is even worse because I was recording all my previous ones through a webcam, but I didn't have the webcam in this room, so I had this old point and shoot camera. So imagine like this, but from 15 years ago, and it happened to have a video function and it would record for about 1 or 2 minutes before it would like run out of power and fill the memory up. I mean, this unboxing is so useless. There's like the Mac Mini is about 4 pixels there. You cannot see what it is. But that was my first computer. So these ones were still recorded live. And by this point I had a chat room that people could join. It was an IRC chat room. This is actually how I know a lot of my friends. Claudio, my flatmate, I met through this chat room on my website. It's as weird as it sounds. We were like 13 on a chat room talking to strangers on the internet. But I decided it was a good idea for the chat to take up half of the video, and people weren't even discussing things relevant to the video at the time because nobody cared enough. 2009 was my unboxing phase. It was actually a lot longer than this. All I did on YouTube for a long time was unboxings of things, and they were all really rubbish. Like, they weren't useful to anyone. I had the odd video that just was the right topic and got like 20,000 views instead of 100. 10th of July 2008, I got a Canon MD205. I still have that somewhere actually. Yep, there it is. Canon MD205. This is what I recorded videos with for years. It takes like a tape inside to record onto. I mean, it's a nice little camera. It was good at the time. But I would have this connected with Firewire to my Mac Mini, and I could use this to live stream with. I recorded my videos through it. It worked really well. I think for the time and for my age it was a very good setup, but kids want like 4K videos these days. So now we're moving into the ones that have always been public that I didn't make private. So there's how to clean a computer. Oh god, the long hair's back.
Today we are going to be cleaning some computers using compressed air.
Oh, look at that angle.
I'm
not lying down under the desk.
You want to make sure you clean that well because lots of dust can get trapped behind them little blade bits. Thanks for watching.
And this is good advice though. I stand by it. Get some compressed air and clean your computers. iPod Touch unboxing. Remember iPod Touches?
Another unboxing video. This time it will be an iPod Touch.
This was one of my Christmas presents, a fingerprint scanner. It turned out later the software was really terrible and full of security vulnerabilities. I didn't know this at the time when I was unboxing it. What you'll also see behind my head is a big lighting stand like the kind DJs have at school discos, and it's got some big old lights on it, disco lights, and I was really into those. I thought they were so cool. Just normal things for a 14-year-old to have. There's an iMac unboxing and I did this one live as well. So I upgraded from my Mac Mini to an iMac. It was a refurbished iMac and I thought it was a pretty good deal, and I borrowed money from my parents at the time so I could buy it.
Right now we're live. There are 16 viewers, 19 people in the chat waiting to watch an unboxing of an iMac which is sitting down there. To refurbished iMac. I'm so excited, I can't wait to get it out of the box.
I used to have like an avatar cartoon version of my head that I made on my wall.
This is going to become my primary Mac computer. iLife 09.
I'm so excited.
I said I would only get iLife 08, but iLife 09, I've got it there. I'm so glad I got iLife 09 with that. The iMac is on my desk. Wow. Now that looks nice. Seriously. That looks really, really nice.
Seriously.
Oh, I love this so much. Wow, I can't believe this is actually on my desk.
You better believe it, Jake.
Now this is an experience you do not get with a PC. My finger is on the button. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That looks good. Seriously, you won't be able to see on YouTube.
Oh, it's
but
so
that
cringe,
looks
really.
good.
Oh my
So
god.
nice.
I've still got that iMac. Oh, this was my first desk tour that I did. Tour of a geek's desk. I promise that was a thing back in the day. That was a thing people called their desk tours. Tour of a geek's desk. It was common. It wasn't just me.
Tour of my setup.
Tour.
Obviously now with
I had a
the
much
iMac,
stronger accent back then.
So it's a lot different to what it was.
It looks horrible. The desk's tiny and I've got this CRT on the side. I was quite an unsocial child. I didn't go out much. Oh, then I got a mixer. And that was crowdfunded. I asked people for donations. That was a terrible thing of me to do, but I used the mixer. I've still got the mixer as well. This thing still works. I just don't really have much of a use for it these days. But I used it for my live stream, so I could plug various microphones and other things into it, and the output from my computer mixed all together. I thought this was so cool when I got it. In fact, it is pretty cool, isn't it? And this is why I had no friends. Oh, my 100th video was when I went on a trip to Cambridge, and it was just a trip with various schools from my area. We were there for one night, I think. I stayed in Jesus College, and that was the moment I decided I wanted to go to Cambridge. I really fell in love with the city on that trip.
So this is my 100th video.
My appearance in general
Very good
is...
video because I haven't got long.
It's not great, is it? This music, I composed myself. It's bad, isn't it? This doesn't add to the video. Right, I don't want to listen to that anymore, it's horrible. Some more random tutorials. We're still on Windows XP. It's been 2 years of milking Windows XP videos. Some of these old videos have more views than my videos today get. Oh, that's depressing. Snow Leopard unboxing. Snow Leopard is one of Apple's old operating systems, one of the old OS Xs. So it's software that I'm unboxing. I am unboxing a piece of software. Belkin Surge Master unboxing. That is a plug power extension thing. I did an unboxing of a power extension. And if you think that's bad, I bought another one and I did a second unboxing. And it actually has 1,176 views. Over 1,000 people watched me unbox an extension lead twice. Oh, I've got like the worst content on YouTube. Oh Jesus, it gets worse. I always have cable management issues on and around my desk. I've tried things like this in the past and I've hated them. Visual chunky Velcro cable ties. And I believe I have 10 in this packet. Velcro cable ties. I unboxed some cable ties. I like these things. Then I milked a third video out of those extension leads when I put them on the wall. 3,500 views. I mean, I was making terrible content, but you lot were watching it, so who was really making the bad decisions? Unboxing, 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 unboxing. Tour of a geek's desk. So we're up to 2011, and this is the modern era of Jake Wright videos. So these suddenly don't feel as ancient anymore. There are a few pieces of music that I composed. These were better than that earlier one we heard. Something you might not have known is since 2011, I've been selling some merchandise. You can buy some of these pieces of music on a CD, like an actual physical CD, which will be printed and sent to you. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not amazing. There are better ways you can spend your hard-earned money. My first video from Cambridge was called Magic Whiteboard Unboxing. I was in Cambridge and I hadn't seen the potential of videos about Cambridge by that point, and I was still just doing rubbish unboxings. I then did a room tour of my first university room in first year at Queen's. Now, as I said, this is the end of the year, so I've put most of my work in this folder here. It's the middle of May week, it's good jokes. But from first year, that was pretty much it in terms of Cambridge videos. There was one about the the May Bowl that year. Then the next set of videos were all from when I was back at home over summer, and I really wish that I'd realised at the beginning of first year that making videos about university was a good idea. Cambridge vlog number 1, Freshers Week. I put a fair amount of effort into these videos, to be fair. This was second year and I shared a room.
If you've ever wondered how learning at university differs from learning at school, these 2 descriptive slides sum it up. Learning at school looked like push push. Learning at university looks like pull 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 pull.
My vlogs aren't useful, they're just sarcasm. I enjoyed my time at Cambridge and I miss certain aspects of it, but I don't think I'd want to go back and keep doing it for longer. That year I decided to make a Christmas video, and it was a song that I made. It was like a mashup of different ones, except I played and sang it. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we jingle bells, jingle all the way. And I thought it was pretty good, and I think people who watched it enjoyed it as well. I do read every comment that I get on my videos. It's always nice to hear from fans, and I got some really positive comments on this video, which was lovely. Fantastic, well done. This is brilliant, Jake. It's a no from me. Jake, I'm sorry, but I can't help but say you have a bad voice. Stick with vlogging. This is genuinely the single most tragic thing I've seen in my entire life. Your take on the classic Christmas songs was distasteful and lacked any kind of musical talent. You can't sing for shit, and you had me cringing throughout. I will only ever share your video to laugh at you. So yeah, definitely not doing that again. Then we go back into more Cambridge vlogs. I did more in this term because I was realising people were actually watching them and they were getting more views than I'd ever had before. 20,000 views, and I was literally a celebrity. Oh, the local network. This was meant to be a pun on The Social Network, the film about Facebook, because we were building, me and 2 other friends, we had a startup and we were trying to build a location-based social network, and it never really went anywhere. If you've used Yik Yak, we built Yik Yak before that was a thing, and Yik Yak and us launched at like the same time, but they got millions of dollars of funding and we didn't. But we had a very similar product, and this was a feature-length 30-minute vlog about a trip to Germany that we went on to go to a business entrepreneurship competition. We won some money actually, but it was only a few €1,000, which was really good, but it wasn't enough for us to become rich. My friends look young. I sort of just look the same. I still get ID'd for paracetamol. Oh, then we did Jailbreak, me and Claudio. Oh, this is still the featured video on my channel, isn't it? I need to change this because every time you go to my YouTube channel page, it auto plays and you hear Claudio saying, "We are late."
We are late.
It was such an amazing trip that we did. We raised a lot of money for charity. We got a lot of donations actually through Bitcoin. We cashed those multiple Bitcoins out to give the money to charity. In hindsight, that was a really big mistake because now it would be worth like £50,000. But we had no idea. We'd made a commitment to give that money to charity, so we just took the value at the time and sold the Bitcoins. Oh, it would have been so much money. We then go into third year, third term. I go through my final exams, and then I graduate. Then I started at Grey's, and the videos became really boring because I was working a full-time job and didn't have time to make videos anymore, and that's been a theme ever since. I mean, the not having time to make videos, the boring videos, that's been a theme for 10 years. And finally, we reached the latest set of videos, and I've just noticed that my most recent video, Unemployed Vlog number 1, has been demonetized. Thank you, YouTube, that really helps when I'm unemployed. But that has been my 10 years on YouTube. It's crazy to see how much I've changed over that time. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some clips of these old videos, but if you would like to see the full thing, I'm going to go and unprivatize all of these old ones, so you can watch them for yourself, and I already regret that decision. Hopefully we can do this again in another 10 years, but until then, thanks for watching.